morning, my loves. Welcome back. So in today's video, we are going to talk about the new moon in Scorpio on November 13th. What is this new moon all about and what can we learn? Well, this is quite an intense new moon because it is in a conjunction with our dear friend Mars, and it kind of piggybacks on the aspect that we went through 2 days prior, which was the Mars Uranus opposition. And just a quick recap, this opposition is all about your true self, your unique self, versus your created identity, the identity that has been created. And this opposition challenges you on the level of, well, who am I now? And who do I want to be going forward? And what has to shift and change? And Mars is going to sit here saying, well, I want what I want. Because Mars is part of the ego identity that has been created through conditioning, through experiences in life, all the stuff that came before. But now is now, and the future is the future. So where are we now? Where we want to go? And this is a beautiful new moon to really set the intention for you to be more liberated, live a more liberated life. There's this opposition to Uranus that is quite exact, right? This new moon is happening in 20 degrees, 40 minutes. So almost 21 degrees. Uranus is in 21 degrees. So it's quite an exact opposition. And this opposition is saying, well, I want to be free. And who is the I? This can be something that is challenging you inside, right? Where you are like, okay, I've been living life this way. I've been living this identity, but I don't want to be like this anymore. I want to be free. I want to live free. I want to do this. I want to go there. I want to do all these things. So there could be this fight inside of you, but this can also, and it is highly likely that this will reflect on the outside in your relationships, in your romantic relationship, in your relationship with your mother, in the relationship with your father, because we're having both here, the sun and the moon. Also with people close to you. Uranus, again, is the liberator. Uranus is seeking freedom. And Uranus also wants to, it's the energy of you being uniquely yourself, right? There is this unique factor here. And that part of you is very, very strong. And it is really triggered through this new moon energy. Uranus also is the kind of a surprise principle, right? Things come around the corner. We didn't really see them coming, but now here they are, and now what are we doing? And at first glance, it feels like, what am I going to do now? That is so inconvenient. But if you allow yourself a moment, if you lean back, close your eyes, take a deep breath, you will realize that this is actually what I need. So how do I incorporate this in my life now? And take this weekend, because things will already heat up before we have this new moon, take this weekend to really ask yourself, write it down, because that always helps us. Bringing things onto paper, like all that stuff that's here, bringing it down there, it's almost like it helps us release. It's part of the manifestation process, right, that you go through. You're writing it down. It becomes a little more real when you write it down compared to when it is just here. So write down who you are now, who you want to be going forward. What do you want to do? And also, what is not you anymore? And what does that actually mean for your life? What do you have to do? Are there people in your life that might have to go? Or that you should not talk to on a regular basis anymore because they bring your energy down? You're just not vibing. You have to be really, really honest and really, really bold here. Mars, Uranus, you gotta be bold if you want to live your life. And remember, this is your life, right? It is your life. You're not living someone else's life. Well, maybe you do. But do you want that? Do you want to live someone else's life? Or do you want to live your life? This is a question to ask on this new moon. Also, don't forget, we are in Scorpio here. We are going deep. This is not the surface stuff. This is not surface level. We are not doing surface level on this new moon. It's the deep, deep stuff. And that deep, deep stuff wants to be seen, wants to be heard, and wants to be acknowledged. So, what are you going to do? If you have any questions about this new moon, or also about the opposition between Mars and Uranus, leave me a comment in the comment section below. And if you want a personal reading, you can also message me or click on the link in the description box. And yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and follow this channel. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.